Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the weekly tarot forecast for Virgo for the week beginning the 26th of June 2017. How are you doing, Virgo? Right, I apologize that there was no cards last week, no weeklies. There was dailies, but there was no weeklies, so I apologize for that. Sometimes I just get other things on that have to take priority over these free readings, okay? So like I say, I do them when I can, but they do take quite a lot of time. And if I haven't got it, then I haven't got it. Okay, so I'm going to get straight back on. I'm here now, and that's all that matters. Right, okay, Virgo. So this week, I see that there could be a lot of success coming in for you, okay? It's like the gods are smiling on you in some way, and they're wanting to give you everything that you want. But there's always a but, isn't there? What I see here, I feel that you have been quite energetically low at the moment. Okay, I feel like you've been struggling on and struggling on. It has been a hard time for Virgos, and I feel like you are getting a little bit sick. But what this is saying is look at areas where you are keeping yourself stuck. Okay, there's something that you are wanting, there's something that you seem to be yearning for, and it's just not there. I don't know if this is money, I don't know if this is love. It seems like both of them. This is what I see. But you seem to be holding yourself back from both of them. Now, there is an element of fear coming in here, Virgo, okay? And what I want to say to you is fear is not real, okay? Fear is a liar. So this fear is all internally within you, and it's like you are blocking your own success. It's like you are blocking um, your own success and your own happiness. Now, this could be because you have are feared. Sorry, they're giving me it wrong there. This could be because you are fearing that what has happened in the past could happen again in the future. You know, I don't feel that that is going to happen, but fear can hold us back from so many things, and this is what I see coming in this week, and this is what needs to be massively addressed with you. It's like your ship is coming in, but you're turning your back on it. This is it. Go swim out to catch it, Virgo. It is there for you. Now, I do see that there's somebody around you. Okay. This could be somebody from the past as well. So this could be something that you thought was finished that is coming back in again. And this could be where the fear is, because this could trigger old hurts, or the hurts that you could be scared of could have actually come from childhood here, because they're showing me childhood like sort of very prominent here. What I want to say to you is that is all gone. You are a different person now. You've learned from that. This is how you learn to love, and you learn to keep your heart open. This is what you do best. You don't actually shut off best. That doesn't work for you. So like I say, you are blocking your own success. You are blocking your own creativity as well in some way here. So like I say, there could be somebody else coming in from the past, okay? But there could also be somebody new coming in this week, or there could be somebody around. But the past is stopping you from actually pursuing this or exploring it. This is all getting yourself worked up. Now, Virgos are terrible at over analyzing. Okay, we like to analyze everything, but sometimes we can over analyze, and this leads us in sort of paralysis analysis, where we actually get stuck. And this is exactly what is coming in this week. Okay, it's like you are feeling empty. You are feeling like you don't have this within your life. You don't have what you want, yet it is there for you to just go out and take it. But fear is holding you back. This is changes need to be made, Virgo. Changes are coming anyway. You know that. You felt it these last few months. Things are getting better for you. And suddenly you've got scared, and it's like, oh God, but I remember feeling excited about something in the past, and then it didn't work. That is because it wasn't for you. You are a lot more balanced now. You are a lot more authentic than what you have been. You are willing to speak your mind now as well, and this is where your strength lies. Your strength lies in your words. This is what they're saying. Now, I don't know if some of you are writing, or some of you are going into public speaking or something like this, because when they said to me there that your strength is in your words, there is something that I feel that you are saying or doing or writing or whatever that could also aid you on on this success and bring you quite high acclaim as well, okay? Now, this is something you may have been putting it off, or you may have been patient, you may have been working at it for a while and it hasn't come off. What they're saying is this is the week to actually go for it, you know? Step out of that comfort zone. You know, you deserve this success and you deserve abundance in all areas, in relationships and in sort of your externals, you know? This is there for you. You only have to take sort of this leap and get it. Put the fear aside, you know, fear is not serving you, whereas you will serve you. This is what you're here to do, you know, but you cannot do that when your head is mixed up with all of this stuff that's going on. There's a lot coming around family and breaking family ties here, Virgo, you know, and decisions. Now, when I'm saying breaking family ties, I think that's the wrong way what they've put it there. I feel this is breaking family cycles, breaking old family habits, okay? So have a look at areas in your life where you are actually following on family traits rather than yours, because you think differently here. And this is when it's saying that your happiness will come, okay? There's a lot of abundance, there's a lot of wishes coming true this week, Virgo. If any of you are single, be on the lookout because there is somebody around, okay? Now, I know straight away you're going like, oh no, but whenever I get into relationships, I give too much of myself, blah, 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 blah. All of the excuses, you know? Like I say, after but always comes bullshit. You know, you deserve to be happy. You haven't been happy in the past. In the past, you've settled. But that does not mean that you need to go it alone now, you know. Yes, be cautious. But, you know, it's like you need to learn to trust again. This is what it's saying, Virgo. You know, if any of you are into healings or anything like that, I really feel a healing would be good for you because it feels like you've just lost a bit of your personal power. Go and get a healing this week, you know, and then I feel it'll come back. You know, you know this. This is just you getting yourself into one of your crazy headspaces and you know what they're like. I know what they're like. I'm a Virgo myself, you know. So it's like get back on that horse and, you know, this is it. You know where you're going. You know, you've had a little taste of it, you know. So the gods are talking to you now. Really listen to them. You are free to do whatever you want. You know, you have this freedom, you know. But if you keep looking to the past and keep going and picking up the baggage and picking up the bags from the past, you know, and putting them back on your back, you're going to get yourself worn out, okay? This is your look into the future. You know your future looks good. You have already started this process of sort of transformation, you know. The hurt is behind you. The people in your life are behind you, you know. The ones that have hurt you are behind you, you know. And you know this in your gut. So stop looking backwards. This is what it says. Sorry, you know, this is about you taking control. You've learned a lot of lessons. Your happiness is just around the corner. Your success is, you know, and what you've got to remember, Virgo, is our thoughts can become things. And like I say, you're a very powerful thinker. So, you know, try and think about the positives of where you want to go, not where you have been, you know, because that, like I say, you're not there now for a reason. You know, there is much better ahead of you. It is coming. The next 6 months are going to be great for Virgos. I really, really feel that, you know. But like I say, I do feel there's somebody coming in. Now, this could be an earth sign or this could be a fire sign, okay? But what I'm getting this sort of where you're feeling very grounded, but I'm feeling very passionate as well, you know? So this is about cutting yourself loose, you know, from what has restricted you, you know, going out, celebrating life, enjoying life, and celebrating your successes as well, because I really feel that there is a lot of them to come. You know, some of you may be looking at changing your living area in some way. You know, some of you may even be looking at working from your living area as well, as this is coming in, because there is a new beginning coming. This could be new work, new enterprise, new love, a new way of you being, okay? But it's all looking very, very, very positive, Virgo. All you need to do is get your confidence back. You know, I really feel the past has sort of, you know, rocked your sense of security, rocked your core a little bit, you know. There is no need. Do not let the past define your future. You don't need to, or don't let it destroy your future. You know, it's time to move on. And it's like bright lights, big city. This is where you're heading. Where's that? bright lights, big city. Is that Vegas? You know, so some of you could be going to Vegas now. Like I say, these two that I feel are coming in, you know, this could be you going and running off to the little chapel or something in Vegas, because there is love coming for you. But it's what they're saying here is your wishes are going to be granted. They've been heard, Virgo. You might not see it at the moment, but stop making these blocks. Stop putting these roadblocks up yourself, you know, because being tough and being rigid does not suit you, okay? This week, expect something coming out of the blue. You know, there's going to be something that is going to sort of propel you forward, okay? And like I say, success as at the end of it. So I hope that made sense, Virgo. Sorry, I feel like I've told you off there, but I know what us Virgos are like. You know, I'm the same. I'm terrible at times. But if any of you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. The link is below there. I am going on holiday in a couple of weeks' time, so if you want a reading before that, spaces are starting to get limited already. So please book in sooner rather than later. I'd love to connect with you. And please let me know if these readings resonate as well, you know, because I love hearing from you. I don't always get a chance to reply back. But, you know, when I do, I can, and I do read every single message, okay? So like I say, stop putting rocks on the road where there's none, you know? Your path is clear if you want it to be, Virgo. Okay? Satnam.